Oh, hi. You caught me in Africa. Hey, what are you doing here? Oh, that's right. You clicked on the QR code. Well, welcome. My name's Mike Neal. I'm a retired Fish and Wildlife officer, a police canine handler, and a police firearms instructor. Currently, I've been a police chaplain for 18 years. I'm a pen and ink artist and a writer, and I've written 3 novels. I started dating my girlfriend, Sue, in 1967 when we were in high school, and we've been married 52 years. I'm assuming you stopped by to hear about my books, is that right? Okay then. The Miracle of Africa was my first one. Here I take you back to a place that no longer exists. It's sort of like time travel. When you write dialogue, you have to really know your characters well. You have to know what they would say or how they would react in any situation. This is an epic tale about John Rivers and his wife Betty. They lived in Chicago in 1911. They lost their son Johnny at age 10. John meets a 15-year-old Jason Marshall working on the railroad. He would have been the same age as his dead son. After they arrived in Chicago and met Betty at the station, John invites the young man for dinner and gives him a tour of his African trophy room. This is an adventure story about a man and his wife on a life journey. They all go on safari and hunt big game in British East Africa in 1912. In Swahili, a journey is known as a safari. Their encounters and challenges changed John. Isn't that what life's all about? My newest novel, Africa, Heart and Soul, is the first sequel to The Miracle of Africa. Lance and Esther Miles, who were secondary characters in the first book, become the main characters in the sequel. Then the story is told by Lance Miles. They have a farm in Africa. This is a love story about a mixed marriage between Lance and his wife, who is an American black woman from New York. It takes place 1 year before the outbreak of the Great War in 1914. The theme of the story focuses on the conflicts they faced. In 1913, a marriage such as theirs would have been felony in many states until 1967. Esther is a Christian woman, and her character and her faith shine. I have another book, and it's called Trees in the Mist. I did research on ancestry. My great-grandmother Lucy came to Oregon in 1906 on the Transcontinental Railroad from Massachusetts. She was 34 and had 5 children. She traveled with 4 of them, which includes her 6-month-old baby. My great-grandmother had a long letter that Lucy wrote on the train to her mother and father, and she told them everything she had seen. My great-grandfather, Edwin, came to Oregon 6 months prior with my grandmother, who was 5. I suspected she was the insurance, so Lucy would follow him. She was so close to her mom and dad, and moving to the West Coast in 1906 would have meant likely she would never see them again. The title means Discovering a Family Tree and the Story Hidden in the Mist of Time. It's about real people and real times and real places and real historic events. On a headstone is the date born and the date died, with a dash in between. Trees in the Mist is about the dash, which is known as the Mad Dash. The stories are long gone, but I listened to my characters and the dash became alive. I'm so excited for you to read them. You might do me a favor. If you love one of them, you could leave a nice review on Amazon. So I'll let you get back to your mad dash. All the best to you, my friend. Hope to see you around.